Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 25 of this 30-day Living an Authentic Life Challenge. For those of you that are walking through the journey with us, I want you to know that this is an opportunity for us to unpack the final conversation about purpose. We've expanded on it a little bit more, but today I just want to give you a couple reminders and to give you a little thoughts about going deeper. Because when we have our conversations about purpose, a lot of people may not be mindful that purpose is lived out in different stages. I shared with you that your purpose is unpacked by your experiences, your gifts, your talents, your passions. And as you begin to grow into various levels of who you are at the core of your being, you'll expand on your skills. And as your skills expand, you'll get a different perception of your purpose. It's not that you don't have an idea in some stage of your life, but in different seasons, because of what we walk through, you may get a different view of how it can be utilized. So as you walk through your purpose and expand your skill set, get deeper in your talents, and move into a better direction about what you are experiencing with your natural gifts, you may see your purpose a little bit different. Unpack that a little bit because different seasons may require you to expand a different scope of it. You could have an overarching purpose, but as you grow into some different pieces, you may only experience elements of it. So I want you to give yourself some grace as you walk out elements of your purpose. And what will help you gain a little more insight, like I stated before, the center of all of those things, you will have new experiences. The experiences that you have at one stage of your life will not be the experiences that you have in another. And as a result, you can expand on the scope of what purpose truly looks like because your experiences will give you wisdom. And it's in the wisdom of what you are walking through that will give you greater insight about how to gauge what your purpose is. So, what season are you in? What do you envision your purpose to be? And if you're already mindful of it, then here's the other part that will help you expand that passion piece. When I shared with you before that the intersection of your purpose and your passion gives you the chance to know where you're moving with it. Because for some of us, when we're in, let's say, our 20s, you may have the desire to support and help the world around you, but you may not have enough skills and you're not really sure about your talents that will help you drive in what you're doing. So you may not think that your purpose has been found. I want you to know that for a lot of us, your purpose is typically right in the middle of what you're already doing. It just takes wisdom to unpack it. And it may take you walking through some seasons to actually see it. So let me talk a little bit about the walk before I start letting the public go. And thank you for those of you that are joining us new on the TikTok phase. Share your information because I'm still trying to work out how to navigate that. And for those of you that are looking at us here in this public platform, leave your comments below. Let me know. What is your purpose? How do you see it? What do you imagine, envision it? Because here's what I had to learn. We have to extend ourselves some grace because too many times we're under the impression because the world tells us you need to know it. And if you don't know it or you have a glimmer of it, you're not truly walking in it. A walk has a pace to it. It is the pace that we should be moving. I often call it the pace of grace. And I do that because I firmly believe with everything within my being that God created us in purpose, on purpose, for purpose. And if you aren't clear about it, you'll start rushing yourself through life. And this is what a lot of people are walking through. But life has a rhythm to it. It's a rhythm that gives you the opportunity to walk in peace. It's a rhythm that gives you an opportunity to assess. There's a rhythm to life. And if you're unsure about that, think about the days, a second, a minute, a day, a year. It takes 60 seconds to get to a minute. It takes 60 minutes to get to an hour. And you get to your 24 hours, but it's still a pace. A syncopated pace that each of us walk through. And if you are constantly doing this, trying to get through life, trying to find your purpose, you get out of sync. And if you're out of sync, you'll find yourself in a position where God says, I know how I made you. I know your purpose. And because you're out of sync, I got to reset you. And in our reset moments, you may find yourself in some chaotic spaces and places with things that are being removed. And then you find yourself in a wilderness moment. And none of us like the wilderness moment because the chaos that roams around in the wilderness will leave you feeling some type of way. I did not appreciate my wilderness moments, but my wilderness moments slowed me down enough to reset so I can find the place of grace. As you find your pace of grace, I want to encourage you. Pause. Recognize your gifts, skills, and talents. Walk through the experiences that you have and see where your passions lie because it is there that your purpose is found. Either the overarching element that will guide you or pieces of it that unfold over time. And for those of you that want to go a little bit deeper in this challenge, I encourage you, go to tanyaehood.com. There you can click and join us in the Reset Strategies communities because we've been unpacking this 30-day challenge, and this is our final day to have the conversation about purpose. But if you're interested in going deeper, you need to meet us there. So I encourage you, join us. In the meantime, this is Tanya E. Hood, walking in my purpose, and I want you